Today is a Saturday, and the last Saturday of every month here in Rwanda is considered as Muganda Day. And on this day, everybody in the city stops using their vehicles from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. with the intention of staying away from moving around and just cleaning their neighborhood, cleaning their surroundings.
So local people themselves gather together and decide like we're gonna clean this spot this month, and then they go ahead and clean it.
So that is why Rwanda actually happens to be one of the cleanest countries also here in Africa. Like everybody's homes outside it. It's so perfectly neat and clean. You don't find much plastic. In fact, there's only maybe one or two vehicles on the street.
Maybe they're just going for their own personal work.
Yeah.
But literally from 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock, everything is shut in the city. There's no public transport, no offices, no restaurants, nothing.
It is such a wonderful thing actually, because in India maybe they should start something like this too. For a few hours on a weekend, maybe on the last weekend, just like this, if people were to just go about and clean, I'm sure not just India, in most countries in the world, this could prove to be really, really helpful. So something
So our
new.
host recommended that if you want, we can walk around, and if there's anybody doing any activity, we can join and help them.
Yeah.
So we're on the main road now, trying to see if we can find any opportunity.
It's so peaceful, you can see. This is a national highway
Yeah.
and it's like so empty. So you see these bicycles going there with a passenger on the back? Those are also bodas. So
Cycle bodas. They've actually cushioned the back seat and then they've covered it with a nice cloth.
So
It
it's
feels
really
fancy.
comfortable
and they
to
also
sit.
have racks or some sheets where you can comfortably place your foot also.
The culture of having a motorbike taxi is really big in, I think, most parts of Africa. But here in Rwanda and also in neighboring Burundi, we learned that bicycles are also very, very useful. A lot of people cannot afford to buy motorbikes, unlike in Uganda and Kenya, where credit is far more easily available to people to buy a Boxer or some other bike. Here it's a bit different. Another thing is that people here in Rwanda, because of how they're used to the hilly terrain, they're really, really good at cycling up and down, which is great because stamina isn't something everybody has, but here they actually do.
These people here are so strong physically. Oh my god, we can't believe.
See, there's a seat.
And look at the footrest.
Yeah. So this is Blaze. He just started talking to us on the street. He's a student who's learning to
Practice
learn
English.
more learn more of English to get into tourism, right?
Yeah, in tourism school.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Yeah, and me also, nice to meet you.
Thank you. So we just met two students here. They were trying to practice their English with us. So they stopped us and talked to us a bit. And they told us if we go into town now to the bus park, we can get a bus that will take us a little outside of town where there's a beautiful lake. So
Two beautiful lakes.
okay. So maybe that's our plan, no?
Yeah, let's go. So we have a question for you. Our channel name is right now Shishira and Navneet, which we felt that most of them find it really difficult to pronounce and even remember it. So we're thinking of changing the name to, we have what, two options?
Yeah.
First option is Nav and Shish. Second option is Shish and Nav. Or the third option is just to leave it as it is. So what do you guys suggest we should do? Which one is easy for you to remember
Yeah.
or pronounce?
We're happier to use shorter names if it helps people pronounce it or remember it more easily, because at least as far as meeting foreigners on this journey goes, it's always been the case that they ask us,
What is it? And then even
and
the name, the backpacksters, it's so difficult for people to remember it.
Yeah.
They miss the stir part of it and then they just end up calling backpacker.
So it's not making sense in a lot of different ways, and we figured we should have probably taken care of this at the very start.
But we were too
Yeah.
young and we didn't think long term that time.
Yeah. So that is why we like I'm personally inclined towards Nav and Shish. So we did ask a few of our friends on WhatsApp, like when we were chatting with them, to pick one of these names, and again they have also mostly picked Nav and Shish, but we wanted to get your opinion before going ahead and making a change, because this is a big change to make.
Yes, please comment and let us know and help us figure this out.
Yeah.
Thanks.
The main reason people come to Musanze is actually because of this. So it's very close to Volcanoes National Park, which is just about 30 kilometers that way, and you can't see it right now. But the mountain, the one of the volcanoes, I think this is Mount Bisoke, is covered by the clouds. But there are three volcanoes here, three really big ones, almost 4,000 to 5,000 meters above sea level, somewhere in that range. And they are some of the highest peaks in this area. Here in these highland tropical forests, there are a bunch of families of silverback mountain gorillas. The very few of its kind. Actually, I think between Congo, Uganda, and Rwanda, in this area, this is the only place in the whole world where these are still out here in the wild. It is quite expensive to actually come and see the gorillas. It's about $1,500 or so to get the permit. But you can do a lot of other activities in this area, see other animals, even go hike up to the top of the mountain for a bit lesser. So that is why this town is very, very beautiful. The temperature is also very cool. The volcano is at a great height, and all of these lands are on the slopes. So it's beautiful. Stopping to have a quick brunch here. It's a pretty popular place. It's called La Poalotte. Very bad with saying French names, but they have a bakery with a lot of fresh food here. Kitchen right here. Indoor seating, but Shish and I chose to sit out here. So Shish and I chose to sit out here. Hello Shish. Are you hungry?
Very.
What are we getting?
I would always go for a pizza, but you will disagree with it. So maybe we can go with a vegetable sandwich and something to drink.
No, vegetable burger.
Do they have burgers?
Yeah, it's here.
This is a new type of Fanta we're tasting. It's called Fanta with lemon. Usually when you say Fanta, the only color which comes to my mind is that orange color. This is so unique. But anyways, they have different colors of Fanta. It's not very strong, but it tastes exactly like lemon juice. It's good.
Ooh, looks fancy.
Nice. Salt.
It's nice. Simple veggie patty. And some vegetables at the bottom with some sauce. And a big layer of cheese on top. The portion sizes in Africa are generally a lot bigger. So one burger was good enough for two.
Couldn't finish it fully. Stuffed up.
There's still so much fries that we're trying to finish, but it was so yummy. We're now on the bus.
Give me
Photo?
You see, Navneet is wearing a ring.